I'm on the morning from A to Z. Love is always the energy. I will love you all equally. Wherever you might be, might be. And I tell the university. I, yeah, I'm on the morning from A to Z. Really good morning. Love you all equally. Love is a dawning. And it's the energy. Really good morning. Hey. You know we are all one humanity. I'm on the morning from A to Z wherever you might be. You know I'm loving you all equally. You know we're one humanity. Wherever you might be in a Georgia University. Listen, love drive life. Love drive life into the modern day plantation. What do you Balfour? Yes, giving thanks to life as usual. Yes, as always. Life is the single most precious gift ever. Yes, giving thanks for love. Your love. Yes, love is the greatest idea ever, greatest energy ever in that life. The greatest gift ever was with love, shared with equal measure. Yes, blessings. Uh-huh. Yes, so love must always be your endeavor, forward, ever backward, never better be wise always than being clever. All right, so let's just move on, forward, ever backward, never. Yes, so as we did Monday, as we did Tuesday, as we did, yes, all our previous life, we shall continue today. Spirituality is the vibration, you know. Spirituality. Yes, and as we say, spirituality, love, life, and Jah Almighty. Is that four? Yes, it is. Never less, never more. It's always four. And this is the youth Balfour. Yes, man. Otherwise called Jagora. And when you follow me, you know that you're on a love tour. Yes, love is always sure, love is always safe and secure, and it's the only cure. You see what I mean? Blessings. Love is the energy, love is the energy, love is the energy. So when we say morning, you know, we're opening the doors. Yes, for conversation, for interaction, for rich human interaction. Let's come together. Spiritual vibration, spirituality, love, Jah Almighty, and life, therefore, are the same. And when we say spirituality, my people, we're going to prove to you a short that spirituality is really mental health. Yes, spirituality, mental health. Yes, when you have spirituality, when you understand yourself as a spiritual human being more than it is a physical human being, then you know that it's your security. Yes, then you know that you are not insecure. Yes, then you know that you are above the physical. You know that you are a supreme being like every other human life. Yes, because we were made in the image and likeness of Jah Almighty. Yes, yes. And then how it is that I'm understanding all of these and living this way. Of course, there's room for improvement, so we're not getting complacent. Yes, blessings, blessings, blessings. Thoughts and prayers out as usual while we speak to all those who are suffering. You know what I mean, and suffering terribly. You know what I mean. So we always have to support the weak, help the weak among us. Yes, and it's a spiritual law. Yes. Even if the Bible had not said so, by life we would have known so. However, we are not disregarding the Bible's input and the Bible's strength. So the Bible is a significant, important guide for us spiritually. We know religiously as well because the Bible emphasizes on Christianity, right? And so we say spirituality is mental health. Yes. And we look at the two concepts, spirituality and religion. What's the similarity between both? So I always say that spirituality is the wider concept and religion is the more narrow concept. Religion is a man-made construct. And anything that's man-made, even though man was made by Jah, the giver of life, and we are here representing him, but at times, and too many times, we have become complacent and we live our worst selves instead of our best selves. And so, in that sense, man-made constructs, we have to look at them and scrutinize them with a keen eye, because it's not always based on spirituality. Man's influence can be from a negative, evil perspective, because there are two sides to the coin, positive and negative. And so many times, man have gotten it wrong. Yes? So, when we want proper guidance, we have to look at spiritual, naturally based, spiritual law-like concepts. Yes? Mother Nature. As one of my friends who touts himself to be a naturalist in a spiritual sense. And I can understand that. However, so I come from, a biblical perspective. However, I have transcended that biblical perspective. However, I have kept that, a lot of those, that life has justified and proven to be true. Yes? So we always say that religion is to give it an analogy, religion is like the gateway and spirituality is the yard. So the gateway, is the more narrow of the two entities, and the yard is a wider concept. So to remember it, we key it like this. Religion is the gateway, spirituality is the yard. Yes, and we only have what? One God, giver of life. Blessings, giver of life. So remember, when we talk about religion, we're talking about Christianity, we're talking about, Hinduism, and all the different religions as you know them. Yes. When we talk about spirituality, we're talking about inclusivity. Everyone is welcome. Yes. We're forgiving, and we know the guidelines, and we encourage people to live by the guidelines. One humanity. And again, it is living in this way, loving Jah Almighty, the giver of life, Mother Nature, if you want to perceive it that way, with all thy might, and love thy neighbor as thyself. Yes. And so the standard is loving all life, even aside human life. Yeah, not just human life. Yes. And so that's the concept, that's the idea, that's the standard. Yeah, all inclusive, all encompassing. So we're not ruling you out because you are Seventh Day. We're not ruling you out because you are Baptist or Methodist and you are not Catholic, and so forth and so on. Yeah, one humanity, regardless of color, race, class, creed, geographic location, and all these kinds of things. Blessings. Love is the energy. So yes, spirituality is mental health. And so when you go into the Bible or you go into the Quran and you read up these words, remember that's called positive affirmation. And most of these words are supposedly written by humans inspired by Jah Almighty, the giver of life. And so it is summarizing life, the challenges of life, and how we can cope with them, and how we should cope with them in a spiritual way. Yes? Emphasizing, expressing, modeling spiritual laws. Soft hands are turning it away, right? Forgiveness, redemption, determination, being deliberate, being wise, faith, and all these concepts. Yes, the Quran, the Bible, You read them, read between the lines, you're getting all those good stuff to guide you along the way. Those good characteristics, those good values to guide you along the way, to tackle life challenges. Yes. At one point in my life, I was at a very low ebb. Or many points in my life, I was at low ebb, low level, down, depressed, anxious. At one point in time, I was walking on my way to the hospital while I was in Westmoreland, Savlama Hospital to be exact. Yes, down, depressed, forlorn. Yes, using some big words. However, yes, depressed, broken, devastated. Yeah, and those times I can tell you what was happening to me at the time. At that particular time, I had cheated on my first wife, and know that I had broken a promise made to not only her but to my spiritual higher being. And I was very, very critical and hard on myself and was having difficulty. At that time, I wasn't even understanding that that's what was happening to me. However, over time, I've become more wise. And now I'm understanding the situation. I have understood the situation better. Yeah. And the more understanding and the more clarity I got, um, is the more stable I became mentally. Yes. And so once what saved me then was uh, almost a sudden recognition, a sudden realization of faith, a sudden actualization of faith in that spiritual higher being. You cannot see it, however, you know that there is a lifeline. You know that there is a brighter day. So get on with your life. Turn back away from the hospital and continue with your life. And give yourself a break. Forgive yourself and keep trying to be the best person you can be. And until this day, since then, um, I have remained faithful to the idea of being loyal in that sense, and not just to man, but to the Almighty. And essentially, they're one of the same, because we are the representatives here on earth. Yes, the chant this morning, I didn't announce it. Yes, blessings, blessings. Spirituality, mental health, one of the same. The more spiritual you are, the likelihood of you becoming more mentally stable is drastically, exponentially improved and increased. Blessings. The chant this morning is listen to me. Listen what I'm saying. Oh, good Lord. Real quick. Blessings and love. Spirituality. Oh, la, 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 la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen what I'm saying, me good Lord. To you I'm praying, me good Lord. Listen what I'm saying. To you I'm praying. Giving the thanks each and every day. In every way. To you I pray. To you I say. To you I pray. Listen what I say. Good Lord, giver of life, to you I pray. Good Lord, guide us in each and every way. Oh, good Lord, give I faith so I don't go astray. Oh, good Lord, listen to what I got to say. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. In me going out, I'm coming in. In me working out and me daily living, I see people all about trying to get in. Help me when in doubt, even when me struggling, no keep me going never out. And when me suffering, keep me going on en road to your heavens within. You are my only hope, always ever been. Please keep me walk with you, I'll ever win. Giving thee thanks each and every day, in every way. To you I pray, to you I say, to you I pray. Listen what I say. Good Lord, give her a life, to you I pray. Good Lord, guide I each and every way. Good Lord, listen now what I got to say. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. So, good Lord, you always stay through, all the way through. All when them hate you, be rate and forsake you, you're great, so I'm great too. In you, my faith, too, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, you I pray to, night and day too. In every form and shape and way too, you're one with nature. Your love is so sure, your love is so pure, no love greater. Give her a life, give her a life, give her a life, give her a life. Giving thee thanks each and every day, in every way. To you I pray, to you I say, to you I pray. Listen what I say. Good Lord, give her of life, to you I pray. Pray with me if you listen to this. Good Lord, guide I need you every way. Good Lord, give I faith so I don't go astray. Good Lord, listen now what I got to say. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Yes, prayerful, say a fool, don't be a fool. You see what I mean? Blessings now. Aye. Love is the energy, love is the energy. Yes, thoughts and prayers out to all those suffering, not only including the victims of Melissa out there in Jamaica, particularly in the Western Island, you know, and all those who are suffering all over the world. We're one humanity. Blessings and love, blessings and love. Love is the energy. Until then, we say hasta mañana. Back at it again, you know, tomorrow. Yes, cuidate, take care. Bendiciones, blessings. Dios te bendiga. Jah be with you all. Vida larga, larga vida, which we say long life, you know, long liver of life. See it, put the work in, get the results out. See no try to aga nada. Yes, nothing tried, nothing done. Love's the energy. Blessings, blessings. Love until then. Take care. Yes. Bye-bye.